And then I came home and I'm like, I'm so fucking hungry. I had some leftovers. I had made some linguine with like a bunch of vegetables and grilled chicken. And so I had leftovers. I ate it all. It wasn't much. So I'm like, let's go to Trader Joe's. What's going on? Why are you crying? Stop it. She's now that she's healthy and she's feeling better, she's very expressive. And she won't shut up. What? What, baby girl? You want to be on the camera? You want to be on the camera? She's right here. On the camera, my babies. Stop it. And so I ended up getting a bunch of stuff. I shouldn't have gone hungry because every time I go hungry, I just buy stuff that I really want to eat right then and then. Right there and then. I got these coconut strips. They're so freaking good. They're lightly sweetened and they're coconut strips. You have to have really good teeth to chew these because they're fucking hard. But they're actually really good and they have a lot of fiber. They have 21% of fiber, 6 grams of fiber. And they're low in calories. But they're, besides all that shit, it tastes so good. And then okay, so this, oh my God, I ate half of the bag on my way here and it's not even that far away. This is so freaking good. It's called Manny Things, not many, it's Manny. Like the Things snack mix. And it has honey roasted peanuts with spicy and honey butter, cereal squares, corn sticks, pretzels, and savory bread chips. Oh my God, it's so freaking good. I ate half of it already. And then I love chocolate and I love nuts. And I specifically love cashews and dark chocolate. These are dark chocolate covered cashews with a hidden layer of sweet caramel. They're so fucking good. But they're sweet, so one does the trick. I got my favorite chicken salad. Home style chicken salad with white chicken meat, celery, carrots, and green onions. It's so fucking good. I eat this with crackers. I've made a sandwich with it, but I really like it with crackers more than anything. And then I've never tried this before. This is a spring vegetable tart with carrots, roasted carrots, caramelized onions, asparagus, artichoke, and goat cheese. So you put it in the oven and it looks amazing. So I'm gonna have this for dinner tomorrow. This is my ultimate favorite ravioli. It's a Trader Joe's 4 cheese ravioli. I cook this in, obviously in salted water, whatever. And I just add butter, literally, like real butter. And that's just how I eat it. I don't even add any sauce. Sometimes when I get fancy, I might add some sauce, but just with butter, it's really good. And then, of course, I got some bananas for potassium, so I don't get a Charlie horse. And then my favorite pasta, linguine. Honestly, I always say my favorite pasta, but I love all the pastas. I mean, all of them are my favorite. But linguine is just so versatile. You can make so many dishes with it. And it tastes so good. I can make this pasta, in boiling waters. And then just add a little, a lot of olive oil, a lot of extra virgin olive oil and some salt. And sometimes I can just eat it like that. I know I'm crazy. And then this is the first time I ever buy this. This is the vanilla non-dairy frozen dessert made with coconut milk. I've never had this before. Ever. So I'm gonna try it and see if I like it. And then I've been craving lasagna, but of course I'm not gonna cook lasagna. So I got the meat lasagna. Layers of robust Italian-style meat sauce, cheese, and delicate pasta. Okay, it looks amazing. Look, scrumptious. And then, because I'm a Mexican, I got the chicken enchiladas verde sauce with white chicken meat, Monterey Jack cheese, and cotija cheese with a mildly spicy green chili sauce. And the tortillas look homemade for real. Like, they're not like those nasty tortillas they sell at the store. They look homemade as fuck. I mean, can I cuss on here? They look good. Look, if you get close, it looks like grandma made those. Like, oh my God, grandma made them. And then, oh, I love this. I know it's really high in calories, but I don't care. It's cold pressed pineapple juice. It's so, because it's cold pressed and it's all natural, it's 100% pineapple juice. What happens is that when you get a really good one, it's really good. But then, you know, sometimes some pineapples are not as sweet as others, and sometimes the juice is not as sweet. So it's not consistent. But when you get a really good one, like a really sweet one, oh my God, it's like you're biting into a pineapple. It's so good. And I like it because I've heard that pineapple juice is good for your pH level. Not only that, it's just really sweet. It's like dessert, really. And then, I've never tried this. Trader Joe's. I've never had this orange juice before. It's orange juice, unpasteurized. Pulp separation is normal. Shake well before serving. Use within 5 days after opening. It doesn't say if it's cold pressed or not, but I discovered cold pressed orange juice, this late in my life. I went to a place that was serving it, and I'm like, oh my God, you can taste every fiber. Like, it's just, I don't know how to put it. It's just a beautiful experience. It's one of those things that I'm just so grateful to live in a country where I can literally try anything I want. It's such a blessing. We are so spoiled. And then look at this. So I'm going to try to see if I like it, because I love orange juice. I love all the juices, which I was reading that juice and fruits are good for you, but they're really high in calorie because they have a lot of sugar, which is, they say don't eat sugar, but I'm like, fuck, everything has sugar. But anyways, whatever. I mainly bought things that I can have in the fridge and just eat, that I might enjoy, and things that might make me feel good and happy, and because I work out and I do all these other things, and I'm like, oh, sometimes you just want to eat yummy stuff. And so it's not much food, but it might last me for like a week or two, because I don't tend to eat everything at the same time, except the snacks, like this one. This one's gonna be gone by tomorrow. It's so freaking good. It's just, I like how savory it is. It's sweet and salty. Anyways, but these are really good. They're just really hard to chew. And I have braces, so, it's a little difficult for me to, chew them. Let me show you. So it's really fibrous. It's literally coconut. You see, it's coconut. And then, this one's softer. I guess the first one I got was hard. This one's soft. Oh my God. I love the fact that it's not, it's not super sweet. I just get snacks because if I don't buy food at home, I tend to eat out a lot. And then, not that I don't like to eat out, it's just the fact that it's so expensive right now to it's expensive to drive there because gas is really high. It's expensive to buy food because food is really expensive right now. I feel like the US, we are going through a lot right now. We're at war, everything's expensive, it's so fucking hot, everything's burning up. There's a virus going on, we can't even eat lettuce. Not that I eat a lot of lettuce, anyways, to be honest. But, you have to count your blessings and then, just kind of have a good time and eat stuff that you like and make you feel good. I mostly spend my time at work or with my dog. She loves to walk a lot. She's only 2 years old. So she has so much energy. I mean, I have to walk her and then I have to give her leash free time, which I just discovered that. I had no idea that was a thing. Where you take her to the park where it's safe and you just release her so she can run like a fucking crazy horse. Because she's like a tiny little horse. She just runs and runs and runs. And I'm like, oh my God, is she going to be okay? Is that normal? But it's normal for them to run like that. It's the way they release all that energy they're carrying inside. And so she just runs. And then so I take her to this park, and at first I was really scared because I've only been here for a month. I've only been with her for a month. We've only been with each other for a month. And I got her at a shelter, and she was just in a horrible condition. And I had to take her to the vet, and they gave her all these they gave her antibiotics, and then they gave her a dewormer, and then they gave her just all these things. Anyways, so I was scared because I took her to this park, and there's a lot of other dogs, and I'm like, how is she gonna interact with all these other dogs? I mean, older dogs, puppies, all kinds of dogs. But surprisingly enough, she was really gentle with everyone, and she was very it's almost like she already knows. I don't know who her previous owner is. Her story is that she was a streetwalker. They found her in the street. Her hair was so long and matted. She had a lot of fleas. She had pneumonia, and she was extremely sick. She was in a really bad condition. When I first met her, I picked her because I kept walking around, and I noticed that nobody was really noticing her, and they would stare at her, and then they would just pass her by because she looked really bad. I mean, she was extremely matted, and she had so many fleas, and she was just really dirty. And I requested to spend time with her in the doggy park because they have a doggy park at the shelter, and they said yes, you can take her out of the doggy park. She was so scared. I mean, there was a chair. She went under the chair. She wouldn't come out. So when I first went and picked her up, they made me the favor to they did me the favor to shave her off and cut all her hair off, but she still had fleas. So they gave her flea medication. They fixed her, they neutered her, and then they just gave me the dog. And when I brought her home, she was really sick. She had a fever. I had no idea dogs could get fevers. They could get pneumonia. They're just like humans. And so I took her to the veterinarian, and she's like, she's really sick. To be honest, she looks really bad. And she seemed like the veterinarian was like, I don't know about this, but I'm gonna give you this medication, give it to her for 14 days. Hopefully she gets better. Well, on the you're not gonna believe this, but on the 14th day, she was so much better. And I thank the Lord. I mean, I prayed to God, and I prayed to my grandmother, and I asked, and I'm like, please help her heal. Because she's such a gentle soul. She's such a sweet dog. She does get really excited, and she nibbles on me. And there was one time when she got too excited and she bit me. And I was like, what the heck with you? But it wasn't like she didn't break skin or anything. She was just really excited. But besides that, she's really sweet. I don't let her get on my furniture. because she is a very active dog. I mean, I walk her 4 times a day. The first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is walk her. And then when I get home from work, I walk her. And then before we go to bed, I walk her 2 more times. I know. And I do that because she has so much energy. And then here at home, I play with her for a lot. I mean, I just play with her. I rough play with her and her toy. I bought her a toy. I give her treats. I mean, I'm just like, and she still has energy. I'm like, oh my God, you are so energetic. But she motivates me to get the heck out of the house and just walk. And so we walk the neighborhood. There have been some times when, because she hasn't really been around a lot of dogs, I feel. So she, monkey see, monkey do. Sometimes she sees other dogs that they're acting, because we have all the neighbors have dogs, and some of these dogs are they misbehave. Like they see a human and they start barking at the human, and I'm like, what the heck? That is so disrespectful. Citlali doesn't do that. She doesn't bark at anyone. She just gets really happy and she wants you to touch her and pet her, but she doesn't bark at humans. Now, ever since she met these other 2 dogs that bark at humans, when they first met me and they were barking at me, and Citlali saw that, she's tried to start doing that, and I was like, no. And I'm like, this is freaking crazy how they learn these things from other dogs. It's like, it's crazy. And I'm like, no, you're not going to be like those messy dogs, those trashy pups. You have to be a classy broad. So I try to tell her I try to teach her not to bark at other humans, because that's so scary. What if she encounters a child and the child is like, you don't want to scare the poor kids. They might my brother got bit by a dog when he was a kid, and ever since he kind of, I don't know. That's a whole different story, but anyways, I'm gonna have some dinner and then I'm just gonna take a bath and go to bed because I have to go to work tomorrow. And yeah, that's pretty much my Sunday. But it's been kind of chill, nothing exciting. I need to get back to my routine of working out and stuff, but we'll see about that.